This is Toughen Up 3. It's the welterweight division. Each one is a separate weight class. McGregor, he's 155. Fighting Nick Diaz, who is 170. Yeah. Weidman is 185 weight class. He's fighting Dos Sancho, whatever how you say. But he is a 155 weight class. Burns is 155. Alvey is 185. Vic is 155. And the top guy is 185. Yeah, okay, let's get started. I'm not happy with these fighters. Let's roll. Let's see, first up, we're gonna do Nick Diaz. Well, Nate Diaz, rather.
Coming up next, it's a welterweight bout between Lyoto, the Dragon Machida, and Nate Diaz.
Take Nate. Oh, Nate.
Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC. With a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport, Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. And now, for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Nate Diaz!
Come on, Nate. Time to put this work in, homie.
Clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
Fuck that fool.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a throwback type of matchup here. The classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the jiu-jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck. Doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change positions to secure top.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Just missed with that right hand.
Nice punch there. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Nice kick with the right hand.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Nice stick with the right hand.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And he comes through with a big knee.
Nice high kick.
Now they're both throwing with power. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz.
Nice.
Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, nice right hand. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
.30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Swing and a miss by Diaz.
Damn.
Oh! What a round!
He's kind of whipping my ass in that round. I can't
Let's take a
time
look
my
back at some of the replays,
striking
DC, and
range.
if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Diaz gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Oh!
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just misses with the right.
I gotta change my stance, man.
Uppercut.
Word.
Top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low. He comes right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, big knee. Oh, straight right.
Ooh, good one. I want you to come in. Yeah, I want to hit you with that up and over, that seesaw. There we go. There we go.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Ooh. Come here. Come here.
Beautiful knee.
Take these knees. Take that with you. Take that with you.
What a fantastic strike to throw
So
at
with
the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty from this position.
Well, he's got his back now under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit. Look at that.
word.
What a fight!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Nate.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Way out is called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that.
Good first win, Nate. Try to take Covington. See if he could beat.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Brad Tavares and Colby
I like
Covington.
Tavares, man. He good. But I got to take the smaller dude, see if he can beat the bigger dude. That's what this whole tournament is about.
All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter, though.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting. And the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division. And when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure, where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters are 32, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Brad Tavares!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-up fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key match. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, so there's... Oh!
Oh, got him!
He's got him hurt here.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Well, he's going to enjoy
That was
watching
quick
this
for
one
us in
back.
a
Let's
hurry.
take a
I thought
look
he
at the
almost
replay of
knocked
the
me
knockout
out.
just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right
Dude.
hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot
He just kept
that
going,
ended his
dipping
opponent's
his
night.
head, and I kept hitting him with them ups. Uppercuts kept
We go
putting
back
down.
inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Loving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Colby Chaos Covington.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between Nick Diaz and Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, man, he gonna be a force to be reckoned with. He like the best on this game. Like Floyd Mayweather would be the best on the boxing game. If they made it.
Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. All right, so here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nick Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nick back on the proving ground tonight.
It's great to see Nick back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's going to start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's going to be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab. And if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nick Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game. Unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with black belt boxing. Yep. That's Nick Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back at UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2003. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. McGregor is 32. Diaz is 37. He is 1 inch taller. McGregor will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Nick Diaz!
All
right, committing the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? Yeah.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. We think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen along, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Hold on.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
McGregor gets touched by that kick there. Ooh, big knee. Oh! Oh! Head kick.
Ooh.
Oh, straight right. Well, in terms of McGregor's frame, lightweight or at featherweight, he really uses his length well. He has an outstanding reach. More often than not, he's going to have a reach advantage over the opposition, and he is taking advantage here tonight.
Nice punch land over the top.
Man, come on, this is side kick. I mean, these front
Gets
kick.
absolutely melted by that head kick. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Right hand upstairs.
Word.
Nice leg kick.
Pretty strong jab there by McGregor.
Give me some more knees.
Single collar tie there. Oh,
Yeah, take the knees. Yeah, take the knees. Do your head kick. Yeah. Yeah.
He blocks the punch.
Here, take these knees.
Single collar tie now.
Knees. Head kick.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Well, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliante has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
All right, next up. I think he's the smaller guy.
It is a welterweight matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov and James the Texecutioner Vick.
Who's the smaller guy? I think it's him.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, San Jose, California, a man who I believe is the most dominant force in the game at present, UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You know, for Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's a guy that has dominated every person that he's faced inside the octagon. He has a great Sambo background, but it's all the takedowns that he mixes well together that allows him to gain top position, and when he's on top, his ground control is second to none. He can move from position to position seamlessly, and when he's on top, he's constantly doing damage. It's the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov that is his biggest and best attribute.
And what's crazy to me is to hear you tell stories about him in training that we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he can do in the octagon.
J.A., I don't believe that we have seen the finished version. I think when he's in the octagon, he's fighting at about 75% of what I see on a daily basis at the gym.
Well, history is going to look back fondly on Khabib Nurmagomedov, but every time he competes, he puts his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time on the line, and that status, of course, on the line yet again here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, James, the Texecutioner Vick. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves.
I ain't lost yet. I'm 28-0. I ain't about to start losing. I don't care how much you weigh. Let's get it. I might make you tap.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight.
Spinning like a ballerina.
For the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these buildings.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fights, but if you go in as the champion, just know on most nights that belt's going in the opposite direction.
Tagging, really.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Rocking.
Oh, big
In his face.
Right hand upstairs.
Oh. Let me switch stands up.
Well, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Huge right hand. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Get over here.
Both guys landing with conviction now.
Man, me back up because he keep hitting me with them.
Oh, straight right.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
catching me with
25
them
total
damn
strikes now
jabs.
landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Taken down now by James Vick. Fighters back to their feet here.
I want to beat him up some more first.
Oh, effective strike there by Vick.
Wow,
Oh, and he gets tagged.
try to
Nice
make him tap.
combination there. It might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just
I want to break him down a little bit more.
He was landing one
He's
before,
dropping
now
a
he's
couple
doing
times.
everything in combination, and they're all landing.
3 minutes have gone by here in round one.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get your
He's in
ass
trouble.
up.
He's hurt bad.
Oh! Yeah, looks a
Get
little
up.
wobbly on his feet. Again, that right hand finding its home for James Vick. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard
Drop him
jab.
again.
That's not a...
Punch is blocked.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Vick gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he
Oh,
worked
you
hard
gotta
there to
watch
get
him
back to the
attacking
feet.
submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. A triangle, a triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there
Man, I
right
wanna
at the
make
end
you
of the
tap
round.
bad.
Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Round two is underway. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how... Oh, he's attacking choke now. Look at him pushing the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix.
And he's out. How about the speed on that reversal there? Magomedov's going for a choke.
Oh, nice.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Somehow stays in the fight. Fix has got full mount now.
Get up and knock this fool.
Back to the feet now. So we call on the fight stats here unofficially. 49 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
He's start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big diving punch is good.
Oh, he got it bad.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
He could probably do some heavyweights.
Now we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliano has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Next up, let's see, we got Ted Burns.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Smiling Sam Alvey and Gilbert Durinho Burns. And every time I walk into this venue, I can't help but think back to UFC 157 in 2013. The night women were finally welcomed inside the octagon, and good to be back here, obviously, in a venue that has a lot of history.
A lot of history for sport, but the biggest night in women's mixed martial arts history. Ronda Rousey defending her title against Liz Franco. What a fantastic night, and it showed that night that women could headline shows and main events and bring fans as well as anyone else in mixed martial arts.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, good block.
Straight punch lands.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Taking it apart.
Lands the overhand punch.
Look at that.
And both guys
Up
really
when
throwing
supposed
with
to
authority.
That's the decoy.
I mean, is
But
this
if it
thing on
connect,
repeat?
that's a
How
bonus.
many times can you say punch to the head?
Oh, found the home for that left hand. That punch no good.
Liver kick.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Here's the kick, blocked by Smiling Sam Alvey. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Word. Oh, and I bet you kick in the air like that, boy.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Huge block there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, hook to the head by Burns. Try to establish that jab.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Alvey.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight.
You get to me again?
A very
Oh, you're going to be both on that
just
time.
like
All right.
boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
That strike blocked by Smiling Sam Alvey.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Round two is next.
Turn that smile to a frown. Turn that shit upside down.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys.
Rocking.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, second round now
underway.
I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot...
Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him high, and now he's got him hurt bad. As he gets close, and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
I just want to mangle him, man.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at him whip his
Change
hip
his
into that
facial
kick.
with the knees.
Nice 1-2 there. Just misses there with the left. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece. There's no big knee.
Yeah.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press
He ain't
him.
hurting.
He's got to chase that finish down now.
Good. That's it.
Effective strike there by Burns. Oh! Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, he engages in a single
Knees gonna put him out.
Oh, big knee! Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of treatments. Unbelievable! 13 steps in!
Unbelievable! What a performance!
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gilbert the Ring-Burns.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Chris Weidman and Rafael dos Anjos. Well, he debuted in the UFC back in 2008. He started 0-2 inside the octagon, and yet Rafael dos Anjos worked and evolved, went on to become the UFC's lightweight champion when he defeated Anthony Pettis at UFC 185. RDA, as they call him, now plying his trade as a welterweight. We'll see how it goes for the Rio de Janeiro-born dos Anjos here tonight. All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Weidman is 1 year the elder. He is 1 inch taller. RDA will have a 2-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb T. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. Ready. Ready, fight.
Right. So here we are, Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and when you come to certain markets, you better bring it, right? We got Disneyland around the corner. The UFC knows when they come to town in Anaheim that they better bring the stars. They've certainly done that.
They've done that time and time again. Some of the title fights in this arena, Velasquez versus Lesnar, Cormier versus Jones, Woodley versus Maia, Cyborg winning championship, Dos Santos versus Velasquez. So many people have come to this arena as champion and lost those titles. What history will you make tonight? Nice body kick right under the elbow. Nice looping punch.
Oh, he got a hard
They're
chin.
exchanging leather early.
The dude punches just ain't real hard.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab, doubles up on the jab now. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Shit.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Effective punch there by Weidman.
What you think he's doing?
Just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well-placed kick there by dos Anjos.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Nice punch by dos Anjos.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Another kick to the leg now lands. Beautiful work as usual on the feet by Weidman. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
And he switches his stance yet again.
Nice punch lands over the top.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Yep.
Unable to land with that punch.
Oh.
Nice head kick.
Word. Word.
Big knee to the body. Head kick for Dos Anjos.
Now it was starting to end the fight.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs.
Okay.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success. Oh, big head kick.
Weidman gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Oh, nice move on him, right?
So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes have now landed for Rafael Dos Anjos. Landed with 64% accuracy tonight against Chris Weidman.
Beautiful strike.
Some nice back and forth action here.
Oh.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Ooh.
So a much different approach from him here in round.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Shit.
Nice strike.
My leg through.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick,
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal. Oh, nice jab.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight day.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
30 seconds.
Right there. There you go. There go the other one.
That is it.
All right.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Alright, let's see.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Darren Till and Tony Ferguson. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as
Watch
well.
that low signal.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Proudly representing Liverpool, England, also has some roots in Brazil. Here is Darren Till looking to preserve his spot as welterweight contender here tonight.
Darren Till is a phenomenal fighter, a guy that's willing to fight anybody. The interview where he's in the octagon, he says, just line them up, I'll fight them all. Yeah. I will fight each and every one of them. Darren Till has that quality about him that just draws you in. But what ultimately gets you in the door is the fighting ability, the great boxing, the great fight IQ, the mentality that allowed him to beat guys like Donald Cerrone and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
He's got a welterweight hit list a mile long. You should be glad you're not on that.
No, I don't want to get on that list. I don't want to see the gorilla.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Ferguson is 9 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Darren Till.
Ferguson.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. Big leg kick land.
Oh, nice Nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, champ.
I mean, he usually does. He does not let guys off the hook. Tony Ferguson is a guy that has a killer's mindset, and when he gets you hurt, he's looking to finish.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or he gets taken down to his back. But ideally for him, he wants to get out.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Punch over the top. Leg kick.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, lands a kick there. Pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
He's doing a lot of work with his offhand.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up. Get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Just missed with the left there.
Come on, bring your punk ass in here. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Man, I wish I would have connected that up and over.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying
Oh,
heavy and also
straight.
staying
There we go. Overhand. There
Nice
we go.
head kick.
Head kick. There we go.
Right,
You want to try to hit you with some knees or something, fool? Let's go.
back to the feet.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, what a round.
Let's go. Yeah. Whooping your ass.
Right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
All right, here we go with our second round. Darren Till versus Tony Ferguson. Punch cut. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Powerful leg kick lands.
Going orthodox now. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Well, he is. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Ooh.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Back to the feet now.
He got him bad!
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough from it. Maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of it.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of a knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between smiling Sam Alvey and Alexander Volkanovski. All right, so here he is right now at present, the best we have to offer at 145 pounds, the undisputed featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And you want to talk about a championship performance as betting underdog. A lot of people look at Rafael dos Anjos back in the day against Showtime Pettis. How about what Volkanovski did in outclassing Max Holloway to realize UFC gold? And he's just starting to put it all together. So it's a scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division to think just how good this Volkanovski could be now, having made those improvements since winning the belt against Holloway. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arc.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Alexander the Great Volkanovski! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, smiling Sam Alvey. You ready? You ready?
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center, where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place is as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back when she defended her title?
When Ronda Rousey made that walk at UFC 157,
He had it hurt. Good stick.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Well, 25 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Oh! Volkanovski gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. All right, single collar tie now. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
His head kicks in.
Oh, big head kick lands. Oh, big shot lands. Nice stick with the right hand.
I need some more of them overhands.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Whiffs on that offering. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Back and forth we go. Oh, Volkanovski's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one and it gets blocked.
Nice leg kick lands.
Give me your motherfucking head.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Changes his stance.
Nice kick.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost.
On the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots. If you take one of them, and the night that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, straight right. 30 seconds to go now.
Yeah. It's lights out. You ain't gonna make it through this.
Blocked by Alvin.
Not if I could get my shots in how I want to.
15 seconds. Smiling Sam Alvey gets caught by that straight punch. And then the right to close the combination. What a round.
Ooh, he got saved. He got saved.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact...
Wow! Oh, straight right.
I'm a trick him.
Jab hurt him a
Decoy.
little bit.
Let me throw this decoy.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over with, baby.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground
Man,
and
he
pound
knocked out
until
cold.
the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Let's get you the official decision here once more. Bruce Buffer.
Let's go to stop this contest at 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
next, it is a welterweight showdown between Colby Covington and Nate Diaz. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Well, sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one, and when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's punching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back you up with actions. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Get it, Nate.
We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight. In this
Word.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp, and not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Battling for hooks. Great job by him to get the takedown there.
setting up his attack, securing it.
He's going for the rear naked choke now.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Right into side control, upper body
Get up,
strength
Nate.
figures to be put to good use.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Head kick.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Nice kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Big knee lands there. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Man, he's timing his shots
Come on,
nicely.
Nate,
He's like
not
Tom
too
Brady
slow,
out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Already got him hurt.
Oh, a huge block there. Spinning back fist.
Oh, that's what
See
you
that
want?
one coming.
Good punch land.
5 minutes in the books. We look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys are evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big reactions from his opponent.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And connecting at a pretty good clip thus far, 66% the accuracy rate against Colby Covington. Diaz gets absolutely punished by that head kick.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Diaz's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change, make him think you're going lower than come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guards. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it. Doing a really good job of throwing those leg kicks.
2 minutes now to go round 2. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg
Like
kicks.
slapping him, man.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Great punch.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what
Slap the shit out you, boy.
That's exactly.
Oh,
over the top. This fight's
he
gonna
done
be
kicked
over.
the shit
What
out.
a great way of mixing up his
Come on,
attack.
Nate, you gotta stop playing now.
He mixed it up. He went high with him.
Nate could have been knocked him
Now
out.
he got him hurt very badly.
Nate playing with him, man.
Nice head kick.
Oh, huge right hand.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
nice one, too.
Damn.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on this one.
This is what happens. Very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next
Come on, throw the overhand, dude.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Oh!
Go get it. Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Oh, wow. Oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Tap, tap.
And that will do it.
Word. Word.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
He ain't even tap. He went to sleep.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Nate Diaz!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Rafael dos Anjos and Conor McGregor. So here we go, round one. Conor McGregor, Rafael dos Anjos. DC, a lot of people thought the ship had sailed when it came to this matchup. They were able to get the signatures on the dotted line. Your thoughts on what we're going to see?
We're going to see RDA press forward, try to get in Conor's face and make him work to try to exhaust him as the fight goes long. Rafael dos Anjos has some of the best cardio in the 155-pound division and the 170-pound division.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Oh, that's that's a nice strike.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Dos Anjos. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big head kick.
Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, nice left hand there by Conor McGregor. He still got it.
Yeah, he absolutely has it. He's one of those guys that understands distance management better than most fighters.
Ooh-wee. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Yeah, that's
Ooh-wee.
dude.
So good.
Go.
Just over 20 total strikes. It found the mark for Conor McGregor. Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful combination there, and I'm not sure how many more of those power shots he can take, honestly.
The night is almost over. If you keep getting hit with punches like this, you are going to sleep.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed, right? What a tricky head kick.
They continue to exchange.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. McGregor gets caught by that straight hand.
Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Big power shot there.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. That's a big strike right there.
All right, well, his hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again. And
all right, good job by him. Whoa! So inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so there's the horn signifying round 2 is upon us. Rafael Dos Anjos. Against that man, you might recognize him. He is Conor McGregor.
He's in trouble. Hurt bad. Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Oh, he might be out.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking arm bar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on you, his
Nicely done. Oh, McGregor's got his head looking for a guillotine.
he's attacking guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
Such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Alexander Volkanovski and Tony Ferguson. All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a five-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again here tonight.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight and the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open, and it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponents, as he showed when he won the title fight in Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses.
Come on, fight.
These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Nice stick with the right hand.
So the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. So if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels and explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, he goes for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter. Oh, nice jab.
Ferguson's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight.
That was nice.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. So just over 20 total strikes now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one, so he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Escobar, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Fuck out, man. Back up off.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Hold on. Get some knees up in here.
Nice punch land.
Hold on. Get some more knees up in here, man.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Nice connection there by Tony Ferguson. You're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything.
Oh, huge right hand.
Yeah.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a big round for him there. DC will go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big.
All right, here we go now, champ. Round 2. Alexander Volkanovski versus El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Good punch.
Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, and he is getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. That's how you finish a fight.
Landed a big kick there.
Good head kick.
That one was going to end the fight. Yep. Nice stick with the right hand.
Well, wow!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there.
I need the arm, bro.
All right, full go.
Nice guillotine tip here.
Guillotine might work.
Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Getting tighter. And there it is.
Word.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission. And he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
What an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Gilbert Durinho Burns. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. So here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov. And this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now.
Ready.
Well, here in Anaheim, California, Honda Center tonight, UFC history and championship history inside these ropes.
It's so crazy how the UFC has blessed this arena with so many title fights. Ronda Rousey, Kane Brock, Kane Dos Santos, Me Jones, Me Stipe, Woodley, Cyborg. So many championships have been defended in this arena, and so many championships have changed hands in this arena. Tonight, you get to step foot in what we can call Championship City for the UFC.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. And that's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan.
Well, fear is not a factor for this striker. Coming out swinging early as we expected. Everything being thrown with fight in intention.
He throws everything so hard. He said to us, when we talked to him earlier in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I get taken.
Oh!
Who's hurt? Serve him up.
Oh, big knee! Well, these these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. It's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to hold him. Yeah, absolutely. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
This might just be a matter of time.
He got it.
Got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission.
Good tap out.
Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
It is a welterweight matchup between Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back in the UFC.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, it's hard not to smile as this fight is finally upon us. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson, a crazy back and forth outside the octagon. The hype gives way to the action here, Jim.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic fight. You know what you get when you get Nate Diaz out there. He's going to talk to you. And even though Ferguson's trash talk doesn't make sense, he does know how to back it up, and it's about to happen right now.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet these days.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Take some of these knees.
In the clinch to the head, and nice job raising the knee, changing the angle. He's throwing knees at different tempos. Beautiful stuff to watch.
I mean, just beautiful stuff to watch. Get your pen and paper. Start right down low. Never want to fight with this Muay Thai type of fight style.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz.
Big punch land.
gets touched by that kick to the body. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Ferguson gets caught by that straight punch.
Word.
That'll get his attention.
Nice kick with the right hand.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Ooh, blocks the shot. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Big kick land.
Very his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Shane Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand.
Hold on, hold on.
Bad. And this guy
Damn.
has hurt very badly again.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to him.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Oh, nice straight punch there by Diaz.
Keep going. Keep going.
Uppercut to the head, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
His opponent was doing a great job of seeing the punches coming straight at him, so he changed the angle and came up through the middle with it.
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand.
Man, trying to get
Effective jab there by Diaz. Just misses with the jab there. All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes now. Round two.
I want to break him down, and I want to tap him out.
Nice straight. And now he's hurt. That's one of those shots. But if you take one of them, if you get the nice tap, it's right on the spot.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way.
He better start shooting. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right? That's to his opponent. When it's time to finish.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the
Word.
win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
It is a welterweight matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. All right, so here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people...
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. Arguably the two biggest stars in the game right now, Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out.
Khabib strapped his backpack to that rocket ship that is Conor McGregor and followed him up to superstardom. Tonight they get locked in the octagon for a second time. Let's see who prevails in the second fight.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Word.
Holy smokes!
Word.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong.
Tapped him out quick.
You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got it.
That hurt. Yeah, I hear you. Hell yeah.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight championship fight of the highest order between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Nate Diaz.
Take Nate in this one.
Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC. With a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport, Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC, because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship quit fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Nurmagomedov is 31. Diaz is 35. Nurmagomedov is 1 inch taller. Diaz will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. It's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Ready?
John, this fight has everything. You have 2 stars. You have 2 guys that do not like each other. How do you expect Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Nate Diaz to go down?
Well, you would know better than anyone that Khabib's probably going to shoot here early and try to test that takedown defense of Nate Diaz. Diaz has really shored that part of his game up, but you can be sure he expected takedown attempts in bunches from his counterpart Nurmagomedov tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Diaz's shot is blocked.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
He missed with that jab attempt.
Decoy.
Nice
There you
right
go.
hand. That was a cutting leg
And he
kick.
eats a right hand there. Nice connection there by Nate
Get him
Diaz.
some
Not a
knees
guy you
real
want to
quick.
let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate.
Split
Right?
him up,
It's the
yeah.
activity that will
some more
overwhelm his
knees.
opponent, and this looks like the
Yeah.
start of that.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz.
got to check these low leg kicks.
Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Got a single collar tie. Oh, vicious knees landing up top. No headgear allowed in the octagon, and at some point defensively, if you don't adjust, the referee's going to step in.
The night is almost over. If you don't defend yourself, you will eventually go to sleep.
Diaz gets stung by that leg kick. And there comes the separation now.
Oh, good leg kick.
Timely defense there.
Leg
Huge
check.
block for him.
Big leg kick land.
I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Effective punch there by Diaz. Back and forth we go. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Huge elbows! Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level.
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Nate Diaz.
Nice punch there.
Oh, a little single.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the
Oh.
right moment. He deserves this one.
He about to break my leg. Oh, shit.
Oh, big left hook there. Nurmagomedov gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Beautiful right hand over the top. 67 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And in terms of the efficiency, landing with 57% accuracy against Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh!
Work.
Start looking to finish.
Oh!
Work.
Huge right hand!
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Tap him out.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he go parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to...
And this might just be a matter of time.
Ah, he's lucky.
All right, right into side control here, D. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Not tapping out tonight. Full guard now. Diaz working on a submission.
It's in there deep. There you go.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one. Struck over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going over to right over the top with that overhand. Great punch.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke.
Enough time. I'm gonna tap you. I'm gonna tap you. Next round.
So there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him.
Tap you.
Hey, give me something over here. That is a bad fucking.
Ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Whoa! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. It's tight, it's tight.
Man.
Ooh, right into side control.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here.
Oh!
Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got... Oh!
Total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 46% tonight against Khabib. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip.
This might just be a matter of time. All right, full guard here. Working on another submission attempt here.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
And he's out again. Nurmagomedov gets back up again. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This...
He's out!
It's over! Oh, my goodness!
Work. Couldn't tap him, man. I could knock him out.
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So there he is, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. What a finish he turned in here tonight as he gets it done by way of knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata's going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz.
So there he is, the newly minted UFC welterweight champion. You had to look far and wide for people who were picking him in this spot tonight. As Dominic Cruz said, when you became the double champ, he got it done.
Not many people expected him to win. Those 3 guys that walked to the octagon with him were sure that he would win this fight. All you need is your army. You're the warriors on the front line. And that group of warriors knew that they could get the job done. They did, and now he's the UFC champion.